Hi all, and welcome to my channel, Fred Makes Things. Am I filming this mere minutes after finishing my massive quilt update video? Yes, I am. Am I still feeling absolutely sick and tired and probably should go to bed? Yes, I do. Yes, I probably should. Do I even know how my sentences are going at this point? No, not really. But I wanted to open this and share it with you all before I take my 5-hour nap. So, hi all, and welcome to my channel, Fred Makes Things. Today we are doing the Sewers Club Stash Builder unboxing video for January of 2025. It is January 28th, so it arrived in January. I think it's going live February 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's going live on the 31st. See? We're still in January. That's so cool. But anyway, we're going to do this video in two parts. Part one is talking about who Sewers Clubs is and why Stash Builder. And then part two is going to be showing you what is actually going on inside of it. If you saw Monday's post or Wednesday's video, you know I am sick. I have the flu. It's mostly just in my cough and extreme fatigue at the moment. But yeah. Also, there was timestamps and things if you want to go check those out. Description box, they were on the screen, and they should be chapters if you don't want to hear me babble on for a few minutes. So, yeah, I just want to say hello, everybody. Hello to the new subscribers, the OGs, anyone in between. Hello to the lurkers out there and any possible lurkers that became subscribers in the last week or so. You all helped me reach 1,000 subscribers, and I am eternally grateful for that. So thank you all for that. I mentioned in Wednesday's video, I'm going to mention it here too, because not everybody watches every video. There will be an announcement on a giveaway soon, but January was a kind of a financially tight month, so we're going to have to postpone that for a little bit. So anyway, yeah, keep an eye out for when I announce a giveaway, and I don't even know what I'm giving away yet. So anyway, let's just get into this video with part one. Who is Sewers Club and why are we talking about them? Sewers Club started off as a monthly subscription box where they sent you a project, a sewing project a month. They started a second box called Stash Builder, which is a highly customizable box that you can get full of fat quarters or half-yard cuts. The information is on the screen for you. But you can choose between 5, 10, and 15 fat quarters, 3, 5, and 7 half-yard cuts. You can decide on themes and colors and fabric styles that you like, that you don't like. Like I say, no seasonal, no children prints, and I think I have a bit of a limited color range, but I can't quite remember. I did it so long ago and I haven't even thought to change it. You can get them delivered to you on a monthly or bi-monthly or quarterly basis, so you can kind of decide how many fat quarters you get when and how often. So there's a bunch of different pricing because depending on like what you're trying to do, the price changes. I do have a code for them. I have a code both for their project box, which is going to be Fred. That will save you $12 Canadian on your first project box. If you're more interested in what the project box is, I will link you to the project box unboxing for January here. And then code FRED30 will save you 30% off on your first subscription or your first Stash Builder box. Different codes because it costs different prices, right? Makes sense, right? Different pricing structures mean that they can't give you like a blanket deal on these, but 30% is very reasonable, I think. These are affiliate codes, so I do make a small commission every time you choose to use one of them, but in all honesty, those commissions go right back into Sewers Club. And if I'm being really honest, I haven't used or taken any commission out of Sewers Club, out of my little stash that I have going on there since like August, September, something like that. I don't even know how much I have in there. I like giving the code so that you all save yourself some money. But if they took the code away from me tomorrow, I would still talk just as highly of Sewers Club as I do now. So let's get into part 2, the fabrics. I heard my husband come home, so there's going to be some sort of break in this. But anyway, let's take a look at the fabrics. Hubris has made me say, I know I'm more comfortable with the fabrics that come with Sewers Club, so I can kind of guess what some of their names and stuff are. Not always. Sometimes I have an issue, but let's see what we have. I get 10 fat quarters delivered monthly. You always Stonehenge migration. Ooh. You always get a card that tells you what you get. I get excited for Stonehenge because I bought Stonehenge Stonehenge fabric for my backing material and my temperature quilt. Ooh, more ooze. Oh, look at that. We've got some yellows and reds and pinks going on. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So it looks like we have one solid. So this is going to be our Colorworks. We have 1, 2, I believe 1, 2. I thought I saw a third batik. 3 batiks. And then I'm pretty sure I know what the rest of these are called as well. I really like these 2 together. Are those 3 together? Those 4? Anyway, so number 1 is so pretty. Vintage Garden in Navy Floral. They're calling this Victory Garden by Wing and Prayer Design. So I'm not sure if it's vintage or victory on their website, but it's vintage on the selvage. Look how pretty that is. That's a really pretty blue. Those are some really pretty colors. Then we have Stonehenge in Teal Migration. Stonehenge is so pretty. If you come across it, it's just like everything that I've seen with Stonehenge is so pretty. Here's a picture of the Stonehenge that I have for the backing of my temperature quilt for this year. It's purple. It kind of reminds me of galaxies, purples and blues and stuff. Oh, it's so pretty. This is really pretty. This is a different version of the same kind of thing. This one here looks like it's more consistent in the coloring, whereas that one is very much galaxy. These look nice together too. Kind of really like how those play off of each other. Then if you did like a, oh, this would look really nice with those burgundies and beiges I got too. Yeah. Then we have Serenity and Pink Petals. This is my only pink outside of the solid. It's just a fun color, fun pattern. Cinnabar in Jewel Box. I'm not sure, but I think it's going to be this one. Do any of you have selvage? Oop, you do. Sweet. Patrick Lopes on Facebook and Instagram. See, I've got one that's called Cinnabar in Jewel Box. I have one called Early Autumn in Warm Falling Leaves. So this one's going to be Early Autumn in Warm Falling Leaves. That's really pretty. I say that about all of them. I really like that. I like the kind of retro vintage vibe. And then I have one called Early Autumn Golden Blueberries. Well, this one's going to be Golden Blueberries. See, also has that vintage feel to it too. I like that. It's kind of like a, it's golden, definitely. Kind of like a saffron, but like a little more burnt mustard than saffron. I don't know. So this one here has to be Cinnabar and Jewel Box. But like, look at how pretty that is too. And it's also in the retro. I want to see if this is going to be like a sister collection or something. I have to look online and see what's going on with it. But I like that. It has like, see, it kind of has the same oranges in it. I don't know. And then we've got Garden Spirit and Dark Teal Leafy Vines. That's this one here. This is our Batik in teal turquoise, one of my favorite colors. This is a color that no matter where I see it, I immediately want it. I gravitate to it like crazy. Crazy, crazy. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite tones of all time. And then this one here is called Quilt Backgrounds in Green Blocks. I think this is really pretty too. It's mostly green, right? Kind of a mid-tone green, bit of a dark green, kind of a mossy green in there. And then it's like blue, gray, white quilt squares on it. That's really cool. None of these have I had before to my memory. They're all new to me from Sewers Club. And then this one here is called Garden Spirit in Dark Red Leafy Vines. So, right, companion to the red or to the teal one. That's really cool too. I like that with this one here. Like it has like kind of that same kind of color story in it. Very, very nice. And then finally is Colorworks in Blush. I haven't had a Colorworks in a long time. So it's just like a solid blush pink kind of color. Almost like old school skin tone kind of color. Almost my skin tone kind of color. So yeah, that is what we have this month. To do the rundown, we have got Vintage Garden in Navy Floral. We've got Stonehenge in Migration, Serenity in Pink Petals, Cinnabar in Jewel Box, Early Autumn in Golden Blueberries. These two are switched. Early Autumn in Warm Falling Leaves, Garden Spirit in Dark Teal Leafy Vines, Quilt Backgrounds in Green Blocks, Garden Spirit in Dark Red Leafy Vines, and Colorworks in Blush. Three of them are batiks. One of them is a solid. 6 of them are blender fabrics and what have you. I can see some of them working well together. Like these 3 here would look really nice together. I think color-wise, these ones would look good together too. But pattern and like style-wise, I wouldn't put them together. This one and this one are absolutely gorgeous together. This one and this one would be absolutely gorgeous together. Oh, look at that. All right, these ones were too similar. I don't really like that, but I think those two, very nice. Lots of potential with this month's box, but I like Sewers Club stash builders, so I'm always excited to see them. But what do you think? Which one is your favorite? I think this vintage blue flower one is my favorite. Love me some turquoise, but I don't know, something about this blue with these flowers and stuff like that just speak to my heart. I also really like these two, and I really like that one, and I also really like that one, but I think this one is my favorite. So what do you think? Do you have a favorite? Do you have projects that you look at and you say, yep, that's exactly what I would make this with? Let me know down in the comments section. Oh, what do we have coming up? Monday is Hooks and Needles crochet review for box 6. Wednesday is going to be some sort of sewing video. I'm hoping it'll be Stash Builder, but I don't, or this is Stash Builder. I'm hoping it's the project box, but it might be something else instead. I hope it's not something else instead. I have nothing made. My sewing room has kind of been depressed a little lately because, you know, flu and whatnot. But Wednesday will be something, and then Friday will be something else. That's how planned out I am right now. So if mystery adventure is your interest in the crafting world, do think about subscribing and seeing what I have going on next week. Let me know what you think about these fabrics. And any other thoughts that you might have. And I am going to go. I have to get supper started. I have to feed the cats. I have to edit tomorrow's quilting video, or last week's quilting video, or Wednesday's video, however you want to think about it. And I have to take a nap. So yeah. Like the video if you've made it to the end and all that jazz. And with all of that being said, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I will talk with you again soon. Bye!